Hey everybody, welcome back to the Random Adventures channel. We got another e-bike for you today. This is a MOVCAN V30PROMAX version, dual motor, 3,000 watt electric bike. We're going to go through this box, open it up, see what's inside, and put it together. And in a couple days, when the weather's good enough, we'll go outside and do some range testing and whatnot. So sit tight, let's get into it. Let me show you the box before I tear into it. V30 PROMAX. Here's some specs on the side. This one is supposedly 112.9 pounds. I believe on the website it says 109, so maybe some of the extra weight is just the box here. There. See what we got. Got some accessories. Battery charger. Look at that in a minute. This thing is a beast. Let me get this front tire out from under here. Stay there. That has no air in it whatsoever. There you go, there's your front wheel with the motor. I'm gonna have to install that one. See what kind of rubber we got going on here. Compass tire. Wire bead. Got a little bit of a knobby tread. Let's set this puppy aside for a moment. Woo! Getting a workout here. It's a big bike, boys. A whole box of accessories here. We'll take a look at those in a couple minutes. There you go. Big old MOVCAN bike. Let's see if I can bring this out a little closer here. There we go. Got a bike pump that might come in handy for you. Here's your kickstand. These are your handlebars. Come tucked up in there. Before I go any farther putting this thing together, I'm just going to show you what came in this box of accessories. Got a small license plate holder. Put your plate on the back. Comes with a bike lock, cable style bike lock. Got the pedals. Let's open those up. They are metal, and they got like the cleat grips on them. We got a couple rear pegs if you want to ride with the passenger on the back. I'll have to see if I put these on or not. I usually never use them on my other bikes, so. But you got them if you want them. And here is a second charger for you. Alright, you got a 2 amp output on these chargers. And the all-important instruction manual, MOVCAN instruction manual. I noticed something about this company. They got a nice website for these bikes, and you can go online there and you can buy like all the parts for these bikes if there was ever a problem. So they do sell replacement parts. I think that's just as important as the bikes themselves, is having some customer support like that. So, because you know we're going to get out here and tear this thing up, right? Eventually. Another thing we got here. Got it dusty. Got a little toolkit that comes with it. Oh, got some spare brake pads in there too. Got some T-handle, Allen wrenches. Here it is. Fits that one. I'm assuming they got all the tools for your assembly in here if you're a person that don't have a toolkit at home. They're not the fanciest wrenches or anything, but better than nothing if you don't have tools. A lot of the stuff on these bikes, I would say most of the stuff on these bikes are going to be metric, so if you need to pick up some tools. And I found a couple more important pieces in there that you might be interested in. It comes with a phone holder. And look at this, got a spare tube. That definitely is going to come in handy. And you got a fender, plastic fender for the front tire. I got 2 sets of keys, and they are different styles, I'm guessing for each different battery. So. Pick the right key for the right battery. Oh yeah, that's hefty. This is a 48 volts, 20 amp hour battery. Not sure if you can see that or not. Making this 40 amp hours total. It's a lot of juice. Clicks in there like that. Leave that for now. Let's try the other one. Yep. Same thing. 48 volts, 20 amp hours on the lower battery. Okay, I got the kickstand on here while the video was off. Got a little bit of air in both the tires. We're going to try to get this front tire mounted now. Just when you're pumping up these tires, you just really got to make sure you get that bead seated. See, this one's a little out. Might have to let some of the air out of it and get that bead seated down in there. Actually, it seemed to went in. Sometimes I ride them at a little bit lower pressure, take it up the driveway, and that bead gets nice and seated in there. Then I bring it back and finish pumping it up the rest of the way. Whichever way works best. Since this has a front motor, I'm sure this locking washer has to sit in somewhere for anti-rotation. We shall figure it out shortly. These appear to go to the bottom, to the open end of the fork. There we go. Oh yeah, it's in there now. So now that I've already installed the kickstand beforehand, I'll be able to put the kickstand down so the bike can stand on its own. Go back over here a little bit. One shortcoming. They do not have the size for the axle nut. It's actually 18 millimeter. I got my own, so you're gonna have to get yourself a 18 millimeter to put this front tire on, and check the back tire as well for torque. So the tools in the kit only go up to 15 millimeter. Make sure you get your anti-rotation washers in there. Alright, this wire for this front motor, you had to plug it in, and then it's got a little barrel that you screw up to lock it in place. So, and it's kind of just hanging here, so I will be probably zip tying it right up against this shock here. You can't zip tie it on this part because this is the part that goes up and down. Maybe one up here and one down here or something. We'll figure it out. Now it's a bike. We'll turn this sucker on. Hey guys, we're gonna go through these pedal assist levels with you on this MOVCAN V30PROMAX. Pedal assist 1 gets us up to 8 miles an hour, 8.7, showing 8 on the GPS. Pretty big boost there in pedal assist 2, all the way up to 14.6 on board, so 13 on the GPS, 14 on the GPS. It's a real windy day out, but the weather forecast going forward doesn't look any better at all, so just have to get out here and ride. Cold and wind. All right. Yeah. I have to change my password now. You guys know it. All right. Let's try pedal assist 3. Puts us up to about 21 on board, 19 on the GPS. that big hill. Gotta wait for some traffic. What sucks about riding at this time of day, gotta deal with the other people. Let me try pedal assist 3 again. Board, 19 on this GPS. A bit of a hill here. Pretty close. Speedometer. And 19. Pedal assist 4. Throttle only now. Too fast to be pedaling. Hope you guys can hear me with this wind. (26, 27 on board. Showing 24 the GPS. This is on single motor, by the way. Do some on dual motor. I'm gonna turn around here. It's about the longest, relatively flat area we got. Put it on single motor, pedal assist 5. This is a little bit uphill. 28.5 on board. 29. There you go. 31 on board. 28 on the GPS. Alright guys, we're gonna run back this way. We're gonna do a top speed run. We're 1 bar down on the battery. I am 233 pounds. I've lost a few pounds since the last video, but we'll see what it can do with me on it. If you are less than 200 pounds, this thing is going to be crazy for you. It's pretty crazy for me. You can do those front wheel burnouts. How about that? Got the juice. Real good acceleration with these dual motors. I can. Oh yeah. So 37 on board, 36, 33 on the GPS. Single and dual motor on the fly. Just press of a button. Okay, here we go, dual motor. Juice me up. Just like that. Juice me up, baby. Be brave here. Take off down this road so I can get over here to this lake. It's a high-speed road.
test out the suspension. Oh, it feels pretty good. I don't know if I want to live in one of these private neighborhoods like this. This road will never, ever get fixed. Imagine having a broken road for like ever. At least on the public roads, they're gonna come pave it, you know, once every 10 or 15 years. This is a 30-year road right here. You got to deal with it. There's a mail truck coming. I'm gonna kick on across here until the truck passes. Actually, I'm gonna do a little detour. I don't know what's down there. Private property. I think it's all private property. I like the wildlife over here. The big blue heron, he already took off. Heard me coming, I guess. Heard my burnout back there. So, just missed him flying away. I wonder if they stay here in the wintertime. Or they migrate. We're up in Georgia, so. Alright, let's roll before anybody starts asking me questions. Why are you in here? You guys live, but over here in Georgia, cost of living's been the biggest. I got a house that I bought a long time ago, but some people trying to rent over here. My house got flooded a while back, about 2 years ago now. Had to get fully remodeled, so I was out of the house for a year and a half. And I had to stay in an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment. Insurance gave me and my wife. $18.50 a month. I know out west to California or something that might sound cheap, but it's a lot higher than it used to be. When I first moved to Georgia, for example, about 10 years ago, this is a rough road, so checking out this suspension. It's comfortable. It's a comfortable ride. Anyhow, when I first moved to Georgia, rent was only $5.75. $5.75 is what I was paying for a one bedroom. Who would have thought a decade later, $18.50, you know, almost 3 times the cost. That's just insanity. And I think that's really what people are fed up with more than anything. Hopefully things get better. But I'll tell you one way to save gas. Ride your e-bike. This is a good strong bike. This thing's got the juice, man. This thing peel out on you. You guys know how to handle that front tire. Stop here. I'll let you guys take a look at this bike. We got the lake, we got the sunset. It is super windy out here, so this lake's even got little waves rolling on it, which is very unusual. There they go, heading south. Don't like the cold either. Oh, here's a whole nother batch of them. Here, catch up with your buddies. Seems like they're a little late to me. It's already cold. Alright guys, let me show you some of the features on this bike that I'm sure you'll be wondering about. The bike has Logan brakes, hydraulic brakes with 160mm rotors. 1500 watt motor in the rear. Same up front, 48 volt 1500 watt motor up front. It comes with dual 20 amp hour batteries, so you got a lot of power to work with there. Let me show you the halo headlight, and this is with the light on. I'll show you this at night. And let's see, got the ergonomic hand grips. This is the twist throttle. It's on right now, so I'm not going to twist it at the moment. There's your Logan brake handles. They feel pretty good in the hand. And got your Shimano 7-speed shifter. Very common on most of these bikes. That's because it's a good shifter. Alright, let's check out our tires here. Comes with Compass 30 TPI wire bead tires. It says 2x3. There you go. There's your Shimano shifter in the rear with your 7 gears. This is where your bike pegs would go if you wanted to install them, which I have not done, obviously. Got this Pro Wheel pedals, and it has the chain guard on the outside, and you got the metal pedals there if you feel like pedaling, which I really don't. Super power, that's what you need. Got a little MOVCAN branding here. Some space here to put any type of stickers you want. Here's your rear light, which is a tail light and a brake light and turn signals. Turn signals are kind of yellow. I'll show you the brake lights at night. Here's the seat. It's got a pretty big, wide seat. Looks to be good quality, and it's pretty cushy. Got some mounting holes here. I guess you could mount a rack. Maybe some saddlebags or something. Not sure what you would mount on a moped style e-bike. This is how you flip from single motor to dual motor, just with the push of a button. And you can do that on the fly at any point. You don't need to get in the settings or anything crazy. Just push the button, dual motor, bam. See on the display there. See the D, single motor, dual motor, single motor, dual motor. And the display is pretty nice. It's got the battery bars. I wish it had the voltage, but it does its job. It looks cool, red and white. Pedal assist levels, just up and down here. Simple as that. It's set up right now for 5 pedal assist levels. You can get into the settings and change this to 3 pedal assist levels, which I might do because it becomes a little bit cumbersome having to flip through 5. I feel like you should have slow, medium, and high. So I'm probably going to flip this to the to where it only has the 3 pedal assist levels myself. Dual crown fork, suspension. There's no adjustments here. It's just, it is what it is. It rides pretty nice. This is some real rough roads over here, and it's a comfortable ride. I think a lot of it, the seat is so cushy, but it's really cool because you can just flip on dual motors when you're at a start to accelerate or go up a hill, and then you just hit it again and you're back in power saving mode. It cruises that 32 in single motor. So just use the dual motors, accelerate on up, bam, back in single motor, saving power. So the claim speed was 37 miles per hour. I'm 233 pounds. It only got up to, I was seeing 34 with me on it. I'm sure if you're lighter than me, you're going to get that full 37 miles an hour. But to be honest, 34 is it's sufficient. More than sufficient. This is how big the bike is. It's not a small bike, it's a pretty big bike. For a 6-foot guy, still gotta hop my leg over. And it's about the perfect height for me at 6 foot. I've probably got 32, 33 inch inseams. So yeah, it's a full size bike. That'll assist 5, got too much power. It'll assist 5, we got away from it. Means it'll be dark on the way back. Might see if I can ride over to this movie studio over here. No safe bike path to be getting over to this studio. Dual motor acceleration. Single motor eco. Love it. I love that. Never would have thought that was a feature that I would really like, but yeah, I wish we could cut through there. Yeah, you never know what features are going to come in handy. I noticed a lot of the other bikes, you got to get into the settings. Pitbull. Yeah, anyhow, I noticed a lot of the other bikes, you got to get into the settings to change from single to dual motor, which that's a little bit cumbersome on the fly. The dogs are out. They don't like me. Get up here where I'm be visible for anybody coming. Turn signal on. Yeah, I'm gonna have frozen hands if I don't do this. I gotta order some riding gloves. You guys like work gloves? These are not warm gloves at all. But better than nothing. See that traffic? Then you realize how terrible of an idea this is. We're gonna go for it anyhow. Turn right there. I think I'm doing okay though. I'm gonna just stay right where I'm at. Hit 33. not have attempted this ride on any lesser bike, I can tell you that. I feel like it's got just enough juice to hop out here on the real road. Alright, this is a place called, I don't even know what to call it now. Trilith. It's called Trilith. There you go, Trilith Live. That's a place I like right there, that Barley Garden. Pretty good little spot. Wow, it smells like a fair over here. Sounds of that dual motors. I haven't been over here in a while. This place is coming together. It's kind of popping over here now. We need a parking brake. Rolling backwards. Screen's trying to turn off on me again. Anyhow, across the street there, Trilith Studios. It's probably the biggest studio in Georgia. That's where Avengers Infinity War was made. That's where Guardians of the Galaxy was made. That's where Ant-Man was made. And a whole bunch more movies. For all you people that think everything's made in California, it's not anymore. So yeah, this is technically a bike, right? So let's roll off here in the grass. You're gonna get angry? I don't know. Maybe I'll just pedal. How can I get angry at that? I gotta turn that pedal assist down. The gravel path. I've never been over here. Not sure why I waited till the cold. What was that? Is that somebody's tiny home or something? Oh, that one. Looks like a place for homeless people to camp. Looks kind of abandoned. Who would build something like that and then abandon it? See what's going on. There's more off-road in here. You guys want to see how it climbs on a small hill? A steep small hill? Put the juice up. I'm going to go nice and slow and see if we can just torque up this hill. Almost. Let me try to get with a little runner. It's got the power, it's just the front wheel is spinning out on me. I might stand up so I can put the load on it. A little bit of run. Oh yeah. That's pretty impressive right there. As long as you got some grass, you can dig in. Steakhouse. A couple bars over here I need to check out. I just ride Uber though. Ain't worth the trouble, you know what I mean? Sensu. I don't know what that is. Sensu. Smells good over here. Man, every place smells good. I must be hungry. It's getting away. Kid was getting away on the bike. As you see, I've been just rolling around here, not having any range anxiety or anything like that. This bike had like 1 mile on it, so I've put each trip it resets, but put 16 miles on it so far, and it's showing 3 bars. I do not believe that it will get as good of a range as the V30 Max, because that's a single motor, and this thing is really drawing some watts when you're using that dual motor. So needless to say, it's probably still, depending on how you ride it, it's probably still get 50 miles out of this thing, which is crazy. Hey, there's a wedding party going on in there. You see people all dressed up, suits and dresses, whatnot. Alright, safest thing would probably be for me to get back on the death highway before dark. This does have the lights, but is anybody really looking for you? I would say not. I'm not quite used to all the lane splitting like you West Coast guys are. It's like second nature for you guys. I never know what these cars are going to do. Alright, let's head on. Pulled over here to make a phone call, and now probably gonna go around this little gravel road here. Am I supposed to be over here? No. Gates open. One thing I like about this throttle is it's not an all or nothing throttle. Even on pedal assist 5, you can creep. You can actually creep until the cruise control comes on pedal assist 5. Or you can gas it. Let's see what kind of burnout we can do in this gravel. It's hard packed. Pretty nice. Alright, I'm already in here. I'm not supposed to be back here, but I'm already in here. You gotta play that card. I didn't know. I wouldn't say this is like a dirt bike by any means, but yeah, you can go off-road. Wanna try something crazy? What's the worst that could happen? Flat tire, right? Alright. Actually, the worst that can happen is a whole bunch of mud. See how soft that is? Nah, we're not doing that. Maybe this way. Gotta stay out of that low area. Oh, that was easy. And what did we use? Dude, we are on top of these hills. Alright, that's impressive. Guess we can do dirt bike stuff. I found a new test spot. I don't know how long those whoop-de-doos will be there. I definitely got to come at this time of day though. Nobody's here. Dude, this bike just went up and down all those hills like zero problems whatsoever. Do it again. I know if the local PD sees me, they're not going to be thrilled with my bike review. Dude, I almost got air. Brake test. I used to ride dirt bikes, so I'm not total amateur. And I have made mistakes in the past on dirt bikes. One of them being going over the top of a hill and then the bottom just dropping out on the other side. You gotta learn your lesson the hard way on that. Dude, this thing is pretty wicked. Don't forget, it's doing that with a 230-pound dude on it. Unbelievable. That was fun. You can't do that on a single motor. There's our turn. Maybe. You know, we push these bikes to test them out. Top speeds and all that. Everybody's concerned about top speed. I'm loving the acceleration of this thing. The fact that you don't have to wait forever for it to just get you up to 20, you know. Because, to be honest, wait for this guy. It's kind of like we got a one-lane bridge here. To be honest, man, cruising 2025 is just, it's just where it's at, you know. You don't have too much wind in your face. I'm gonna put my little Win 3 JBL speaker on here, and you just won't be able to hear it after 25. You could probably put some headphones on, I guess, and you're not gonna hear the cars. Bypass this speed hump. But yeah, man, that dual motor acceleration is just where it's at, man. I don't have nothing against single motor bikes at all. Absolutely nothing. They get you there. Let's hit the speed hump this time. They'll absolutely get you there. They'll save you. They'll save you range. They'll give you big range. Let's take one more look at the lake here before we head out. Man, wouldn't that be fun? Going off of that. Don't worry, bro. We got the off-road kicks. Might just be my last Georgia e-bike review, unless we have one of those midwinter warm-ups, which does happen here. It's been like 80 degrees in January before, so I might have to take my show on the road somewhere. I mean, really the only place you can go to get away from the cold is going to be South Florida. Dead of winter, or down to, let's see, what's the place called? Havasu, Arizona. It seems to be about 70 degrees there in January. I never want to be there in the summer. I'm just cruising slow because this truck in front of us. Everybody's checking our mail. Oh, crunch. Took it pretty well. Got to get down the giant hill and up the giant hill, so I'm going to build up some speed.
Amigo.
Hello. Find my wallet. Headed to go order for Ricky. The MOVCAN and the Tesla. Still waiting for my food. Got my Mexican food. I just usually put it on the handlebars and pray that the bag they gave me is strong enough. Heading home with the Mexican food. I just put it on night mode. I'll see if you guys can check out the headlight. My last video of the headlight, I'm not going to include because that was when that front tire had that bad vibration, but I fixed that. Now it's nice and smooth. Actually, see what this headlight looks like. Hopped off the bike here for a minute. Let you guys see what this light looks like coming at you. Pretty freaking bright. There's your tail light. You can see the brake lights. They flip on this right turn signal. Alright, I'm gonna head to the house. Got the top tank battery off. Sitting at 45.3 volts. So after 30 miles of hard riding, we were sitting at 45.3, which is just slightly over 40% of the battery. Alright, thanks for watching this review of the MOVCAN V30 PROMAX dual motor 3000 watt bike. You saw the video, rode it far, rode it hard, pulling up and down these hills with the dual motors. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Peace.